Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the one, the only, the Azothan, and we're back with more Azeroth Wars 1.88G. Please go visit diplomunion.com to read the changelog forum threads and talk to the creators. It looks like Sylvanas Windrider has 2 orbs of venom buffing her attack and the flame strike sword, giving her a total of plus 47 to her attack. And when she reaches level 10, that's going to be troublesome because she does have that multi-shot ability ultimate. We've seen many people in the past go ahead and just buff Sylvanas Windrider to the point where she's stupid. She's stupid. You get the claws of attack plus 15, multi-shot, it's multi-pass. It's not good. You know, a multi-pass. She knows what a multi-pass is. It's a multi-pass. We're very in love. I just had one of my friends watch Fifth Element for the first time, and I gotta say, I really liked it. Oh, that's the other thing why I don't leave the mouse, because sometimes I have to jump around on the mini-map to check things out. And you can't really do that too efficiently with the ×2 or ×3 or anything. It's just difficult, okay, that's what I'm saying. Pink's asking if he's ready. I'm guessing those are peasants in that ship. Peons, rather. I'm sorry, there's a huge difference between work, and zug, and Nabu, and yes, my lord. By the way, if those of you who are wondering, please go check out wittywarcraft.com. He has the best peasant voice I've ever heard. We did the co-op campaign together, and it was, as always, a pleasure. Now, they're going to be checking the North Alliance because they realize the South Alliance has suffered many defeats at the North Alliance's hands. Basically, the North Alliance is playing a bunker game at the moment. No real aim to move out, and despite the fact that he's going heavily fortified and kind of... Sorry, I got a text message from someone I wasn't expecting. And not the ex, a different person. That sucks when you have so many people you just don't, like, text messages from just bother you. You're like, and you retreat into the Chris Walken voice to pretend like everything's okay. But it's weird that Purple hasn't gone for upgrades to his buildings, considering his highly defensive nature. He's only got 1 upgrade to the defense, and there's the attack. I don't know what we're going to do. I'm going to respond to that text message while we watch this because it's been such a slow game. Yeah, I'm going to be pretty quiet. They're building a forward base. That's all I can tell you. Yeah, I'm being quiet. Sorry, guys. I know this is totally rude, but I'm just drunk enough to do it. Oh, dear gods above. Oh my god, this is huge. I'm sorry. I'm going to pause that text message. Okay, so Grand Peak have attacked Lordar on Capital, and they're doing a great job, although they've lost a couple of heroes. This is... Oh, we're at half speed. The best we can absolutely do as far as frame rates go. I apologize. We're going to try to center this on the dead middle of what's going on. The Cannon Tower is doing a lot of work, and the mass summons of Orange. Orange ultimately being the last person standing alive. Garethos on the front lines. Purple with all of his... Well, let's see how many of his heroes are alive. He spent a lot of money on those Rings of Protection. And it seems to be paying off. Oh, God, he's invulnerable. So 32.5 armor on Arthas. And a bajillion summons coming in at any one moment. I gotta say, I really think Green, the North Alliance, has a chance to win this, especially with Green flanking in here from the other side. and the wonderful defensive position that they have. Okay, that should, I repeat, should finish everything. My mom commented on my photo of me in my work uniform and said, "I always know you'd be the prettiest." She does know how to flatter me. It's actually very funny. My parents know me well enough that my dad even addresses me as handsome nowadays. Like, he's like, "How you doing there, handsome?" And I'm like, it's not even a weird thing. It's just like he knows that I used to be very insecure, I guess is the word, about my looks, and like the fact that he wants to now reassure me, and he kind of adopted it as his main form of address is not weird. It's just, it's very sweet. And Blizzard does not break healing wards because that would be really strong. He lost Arthas, but he still has Uther Lightbringer and Oathmar Garithos. He's gaining levels on them very quickly. 7, 8, and 8 respectively. 7 Arthas, 8 Uther, 8 Oathmar.
Lord Garithos, you elves are nothing but trouble. Blah, 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 blah. I'm a racist, and yet people still seem to like me. Possibly it's because I'm a complicated character, but the minute that these catapults fall, we will rule the Netherverse and other things.
Lots of chain heals going up, trying to mitigate the AoE damage being done there, and Anastaria and Sunstrider on the front lines, not using Mana Shield. I have to say, possibly he just went for the stat boost. We do see 6 strength, 6 agility, 6 intelligence there. And of course, the ever useful mana regen aura. North Alliance, South Alliance, really should have been paying attention in order to take advantage of that little breach in the North Alliance's defenses. Either they should have attacked No Horde, or they should have attacked the North Alliance, one way or the other. And I don't know what's going on. It seems that Pink has been rebuffed, and no attempt from the South Alliance to attack. This is why you have mortar teams. This is why you're constantly poking and prodding and going, all right, where are they and why are they? That's the most important question in the entire game. Not necessarily where are they, although that's part of it, but why are they? Pink has his entire force whipped out. King of Clotholas has died, but if Green could bring his... No, he left them all back here. I remember seeing them. There they are. He's like, oh, that's right. Elven Ballista would have been really helpful against this mass shippage we have here. But also... no, they don't have any chance. Like, if Purple had siege tanks and stuff, that'd be good, but... He's just got a lot of tanks. He's got a lot of keeps. And Uther likes... Oh, that's so much death there. Look what ships can do. 4 upgrades. That's a bit frightening. Huh? I don't know what my phone wants to do. Has anyone else ever get your phone damaged to the point where you try to click on something and it just kind of doesn't know what you're talking about? It's like, what? Did you mean to click on something 6 inches away? No phone. Pink like, well, that didn't go very well. No, because he's highly bunkered up right now, and there's no chance of getting through that unless you're prepared. Both of you have to have... Oh, look, the things that would have done the siege damage to things like the improved cannon tower and made it easier for you to attack just aren't there. That's... Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna go... I don't know. South Alliance, what I have to say against the mixture that they're seeing, he really has to make sure to use the healing wards that are on his explorers. He needs to get engineers to upgrade his fire tanks. The fire tanks' chaos damage can cut through the hero armor of the paladins. The North Alliance, I would say, just be more aggressive. They have the best combos that they could possibly have. The Arcanists, maybe a few Geomancers to add in healing shields to their armory, but other than that, a really good showing. They're just going to run killing off the farm. The Horde is going to run around killing off the farms on the edges here. Even Feral Spirit Footmen being killed off. And the Horde? Well, I gotta say, their forces are quite well balanced overall, and they have higher upgrades, and they have the control point upgrades, so I don't have any comments for them. They just need to stop stocking. Oh, Aerithor left. Oh, it's just yellow. I get his reticence to attack, but the Dark Iron War Golems are immune to magic, and that means I don't have that much to worry about against the mass amounts of what he's seeing from everything else. The heavy armor is completely meaningless because they're immune to magic. Nothing's gonna break them. Speed up to 3 times, nothing happening, everyone's bunkering, yellow indiscriminately bombing people. What is going on? The whole world, it's a Horde, North Alliance, South Alliance. Yeah, that's basically who's currently involved in the fighting.
Our forces are under attack.
We gonna see anything here? We gonna watch. Anyone want me to just go ahead and cut until it's interesting? No, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about stuff in life. So what do you guys do? Leave in the comments what you do when you have a bad breakup. Like, what's your response? How do you? Oh, by the way, the Dispel against the Water Elementals, who now have 8/8, would be really useful as well on the Engineers. Engineers are useful for many things. Repairing, locking down, dispelling. Often people go, I have Explorers, I don't have to build anything else. That's wrong. It's wrong, it's wrong, it's wrong, it's wrong. And I like the fact that Orange is intelligent using Water Elemental spam to take out positions that do not harbor heroes, because these are essentially free. As long as Jane is hanging out near this army and giving it a mana regen aura, it doesn't matter how many they summon. Holy crap. It's a lot of ships, but do any of them have units in them? No, not a single goddamn one. That's fine. That's fine. Not even mad at anything, but yellow, it feels sucky to be yellow all by yourself. Dark green, how much money do you have? 2,900. Yellow has 2,000. Starting to build up a little bit. I do like the flying machines, though. Is you're never going to have that much armor on them. They're always going to have very little health. What you can do there, the Alliance battleships are going to do more damage. And it seems like everyone's actually upgrading their Navy. Yellow is devoted to air attacks and Navy, and the fact that he doesn't have Griffins is driving me nuts. I know you went Dark Iron, but Griffins are still good. Griffins are still great. North Alliance is basically under siege by everybody. I gotta say, this North Alliance is the MVP of this game. Without the shadow of a doubt. My friends call me Ginge because I'm a ginger, redheaded. So my name in the group is Ginge. I like it. It's actually synonymous with Joshua at this point. And I'm gonna say my last name here, but please, for just a quick second, I want to say, guys, don't friend invite my main profile, my like private profile. I get it. I get the fact that you want to, but you can't. Like, I have so many other ways of reaching me: diplomedia.com, hiveworkshop.com. Azothan on both, Azothan on Facebook, all of that. If you would like to talk, if you would like me to interact, please contact me on those. That's where it's acceptable for me to interact. Sometimes there has to be some small line of delineation between my public persona and my private life. And I don't say that to be mean, I just say that to be honest. Greyman's Keep's still alive. And after Azothan gets all serious, we're gonna go ahead and pretend to say not attacking.
Forces are under attack.
Right? He's like, come on, somebody, do something. Speed it up. You need to warn me, by the way, in your replays if there's like huge chunks of time where nothing's going on. Because that's when I'll pause the replay and go around and eat Fritos in the background. It's so good. It's so good. No. Nom nom. Alright. Put a little pressure on the South Alliance. Dark green, the one who left, that's kind of annoying. And bonus to tag like Tetesti for knowing the word aviation. I live in the Antelope Valley, where aviation and military are basically only places that you can go to get any kind of a decent career. And to the person who said that $16 an hour and $640 a week is not that good, before taxes I should add, screw you, that's great for a starting position. That's great for a no experience starting position. You can bite me. You can bite my big bulls. My big angry bulls. Alright, Yellow's still going with Dwarvis Aviation. Decided to stop attacking North Alliance. They're going to attack the weak player, Yellow. Of course you are, because you've always attacked the person who's under the most attack. Dwarven Aviation being very annoying. We'll see if they go ahead. They're going to break the gate. The Stormwind Cannon Towers are going to do some damage before they fall. And that's really the most you can ask for. Ah, okay, I see. What is going on here at the moment? Again, just sort of a standoff. Nothing's happening. North Alliance bunkering like it's their last day on Earth. Hero's not that high. The Horde is... Oh! Some Stormwind fight going on here, and I think they might actually beat out Grey's army because the rest isn't going to show up until a little bit later. Now, when the reinforcements arrive, they will win. But Pink and Grey lost more units than they needed to lose. 4-4 upgrades. Going to be better than 2-2, certainly. There goes the Stormwind Navy. Right? I gotta say, Horde, thank you for sending this game. Natty Levy, thank you for sending in this game. But the fact that you did not have a Night Elf to attack or fight, and you still remained allied, you attacked consistently the weaker players in the game instead of trying to balance the game out. I gotta say, kinda not right up my alley. Not my favorite thing in the world.
Our allies' town is under siege. Our forces are under attack.
Not much going on in this part of the game right now. It's been a bit slow. This has been a small... no, except for that big fight over in Lordaeron Capital. Might actually end it here and then just do the last part of the game as the final replay. Sorry for this slightly boring part, but for those of you who have been here with me, maybe I'll share something a little special. So this one time, right? This is just for this part, for those of you who stuck around to the very end despite this being a boring game. This one time, right, it was my birthday. I have the birthday on November 15th. My friend had a birthday on November 3rd, and the other had a birthday on November 12th. We had what was called a Kinky Pinky Threesome Party, where the theme was pink, and all three of our birthday parties were in one big group. Now, you would think that in that kind of a party something interesting happened, but it didn't. Like, it was a relatively tame party. Admittedly, I had a threesome, but that's fine. But the really interesting party happened New Year's party we had in the same house when all my friends and I got a little drunk. Some stuff led to another, and there ended up about 9 of us on one bed. I'm not going to say everyone had sex, but I'm just going to say that everyone was in various stages of distress. I had a good time. It wasn't bad at all. It was very interesting, and we're going to end it right here. That's right. I did a thing on New Year's Eve, and it was a good time. I have a stupidly attractive group of friends. It was a good time. And the one girl that did not include herself in that, event was sitting to the side, live blogging our activities. And I'll just say it took me another year until I managed to get with her. And that was a good time. It was worth the wait, gotta say. God, for tall, beautiful black women. Thank you for joining me. This has been the one, the only, the Azothan. I am just coming off of being drunk, and I will see you in part 5. The final part of this Azeroth Wars 1.88G. Please go visit diplomunity.com. Watch the rest of the parts, and like, share, comment, whatever you want to do. I don't really care. It's going to be a good time. We're going to be moving on to Heroes of the Storm eventually. See you guys soon. Bye.